Welcome to Mr. Giant Reacts and Ting and Ting and Ting. I'm Mr. Giant, back with another video for you, back with another reaction. And we are in Romania. And a few people have suggested that I check this band out. It's a sort of pop rock type of vibe. You understand what I'm saying? And I've watched older Romanian songs and stuff like that. This one is kind of older too, you know what I mean? But it's more pop rocky. So let's go ahead and check this out. You know, it's just a different look at the vibe. Let's check this out. I like this.
Încă o zi fără tine, într-o clipă a trecut. M-am învelit cu iubirea ce-a uitat în așternut. Camera mea e prea mare dacă nu ești tu în ea. Luna ți-am întins, cara ei de vis, hai de vino lumea mea. Primăvara începe cu tine, prima ploaie de vară nu ține. Prima dragoste nu se uită niciodată. Prima rază de soare în fine încălzește iubirea din mine. Prima dragoste nu se uită niciodată. Și nu mă întreba de mi-e bine fără mângâierea ta. Am doar cuvinte puține să-mi astâmpăr dragostea. Inima mea e săracă, e departe de a ta. Stelele acum ți se aștept în drum să te aducă în calea mea. Primăvara începe cu tine, prima ploaie de vară nu ține. Prima dragoste nu se uită niciodată. Prima rază de soare în fine încălzește iubirea din mine. Prima dragoste nu se uită niciodată. Și nimeni niciodată n-ar putea să aducă norii între noi. Nu. Primește acum iubirea mea, să rămână mereu a ta, doar a ta. Primăvara începe cu tine, prima ploaie de vară nu ține. Prima dragoste nu se uită niciodată. Prima rază de soare în fine încălzește iubirea din mine. Prima dragoste nu se uită niciodată. Primăvara începe cu tine, prima ploaie de vară nu ține. Prima dragoste nu se uită niciodată. Prima rază de soare în fine încălzește iubirea din mine.
Listen to that background, right?
Dragoste nu se uită niciodată. Niciodată.
I really enjoyed that. Okay, like I said, I watch these videos at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and this was a good way to wake up. A nice way to wake up. Da 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 da. Dude's got a good voice too. It's definitely a nice pop rock beat to it. I'm glad I reacted to this. This song brought a smile to my face, and then they had the bubbles come out and take there. You know what I mean? You know, people in some of the comment section, people say love is complicated. I don't really think it is. You know what I'm saying? I think it's either you are or you're not. We just make the bloody thing complicated. We make it complicated because we have people in the mix. We have the outside noise in the mix. You understand what I'm saying? We have all this other stuff coming in there to create an issue. To bring the history into the vibe, even though it's a totally different person. You want to know what's funny about relationships? What's funny about relationships is people, they will bring a lot of people seem to, and I'm talking about from my experience and observation where I am, they seem to go for the same people over and over and over. Here's a crazy idea. Here's a crazy. You want to know why they go for the same people over and over? Because they go by what they see. They look for a certain type, and a certain type is what they see more than what is there. So they like a certain type, and that's who they go for visually, thinking that person's going to be different. And I tell you what, that type that they're looking for is what everybody else is looking for. That visual type. I don't care what nobody say. When you live in a culture and you're in a certain section of that culture, everybody there is pretty much looking for the same type of person. There is this thing about, oh, a man, man. So they're all looking for the same thing because they're looking for what the culture tells them a man is and not what a man really is. He's got to have a beard and be all tough. And I'm telling you this from where I am. There's a lot of guys running around here with beards and stuff like that. And because women tell them that's sexy. And trust me, I did for a while, you know what I mean? And then I was like, everybody's wearing beards now. Why? Because they think that's the manly thing. Look manly, you know what I mean? And I watch them, and I watch some women, and you go on Facebook and you see, and you see what they actually look for. Here's the deal. They look for that specifically. You understand what I mean? Instead of looking for somebody's soul, they look for what society tell them a real man should look like. Check this out, okay? Here's the thing. And I'm talking from my experience and what I observe. And I keep emphasizing that because people say, you generalize it. You're talking about everybody. No, I'm talking about from my experience and my observation from where I am. A lot of guys aren't being themselves. They're being what society tell them men are. And that's an absolute fact right there. Instead of just being human, they're being a man. Because society has segregated what men should be and what women should be. And instead of being human, so that they could understand the woman and the woman could understand the man and they could understand each other, they're being what society tells them a man should be. And maybe it's a sociologist in me talking, but that's what I'm seeing. I have this Facebook page. I have this I guess you want to call it meme or whatever, where they're giving advice talking to women, right? No, the advice is pretty good, but the picture behind the advice is a man with a beard, flannel shirt, tattoos everywhere, because that's what they think a real man is. That's the visual of what a real man is. Instead of just having a human being up there, a man, period, it's got to be a certain image. So instead of the woman looking for a man that's a good person and a nice person, they're looking for what these things tell them to. And those are the guys that speak the loudest too. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy here. You understand what I mean? You go on my Facebook page, all you see is peace and love, food. You know, there's no macho stuff with. Oh, look at me! I'm hunting. A picture of me with a deer. You know, where yeah, I executed it so that I could, act like a man. I conquered. It's Bambi. You shot Bambi. So big whoop de doo. Or they sitting on the bike. Man, man. That doesn't make a man. I think it's a lot stronger for somebody to speak about peace and love and being gentle in this world today. It's stronger to keep those ideas up than it is because everybody wants to be a warrior. Bob Marley have a saying: just because a man uh, speak of peace doesn't mean he's not skilled in battle vibes. But they think if you're a gentle soul, that means you know everybody's gonna run all over you. I never had anybody run all over me yet, and I've had people betray me, but I saw it coming, so I was prepared for it. But the whole thing about that's why the song here speaks about just pure love and all of that. There's nothing pure about it anymore. Everything is contingent on what you portray. Here's something I've noticed. If you're a good guy, people think if you control your emotions, oh, you're sad, you're weak, you can handle it. But if you're a bad boy, and you control your emotion. You're a man. If you have the you have the part, you look the part, and you get all silent and stuff. But here's the thing: there's a difference between controlling your emotion and stifling your emotion. Bad boys stifle the emotions. That's why they explode sooner or later, and they take it out on you. And not just bad boys, so a lot of men do it too because society tell them to stifle the emotion. Doesn't mean good guys don't get girls and stuff like that, but they gotta wade through all the crap before they get to before they get to the good vibe. You know what I mean? And a lot of girls who say they like bad boys and stuff like that, they always end up settling for the good guy. See, it's not like they come to their senses. They still like the bad boys. They just settle for the good guy. And I like to think of myself as a good guy, and that's one reason why I've been single since 1997 because nobody's going to settle for me. And you always know when they're planning to settle because if you don't have everything that they want, they'll keep you dangling there while they sample all the other bad boys, you know what I'm saying? And then they settle. Trust me, several people have tried that with me. And then control my emotions and just go, oh well. Don't get upset, don't argue, don't fight. But that pure love stuff, man. I don't know, at this stage in my life, I don't think that's gonna happen. The other day I was sitting around looking at all the options that I have around me. Maybe it's just where I am, and it's like, man, they're not crazy. They just messed up. And it doesn't mean they're bad people, bad choices, but not bad people. Anyway, man, I'm babbling a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed the song. Drop a like on the video, comment down below. Thank you for suggesting these songs and these groups and stuff like that. Please suggest stuff about culture and history and all of that you guys would like to see me react to. That'd be cool. Let's try to bring more Let's try to keep the love in this world, okay?